Hello and welcome to Technology Simplicity YouTube channel GoDigital live series episode. Okay, you get yourselves, get the caption right. Okay, Happy New Year! Today is the 5th of January. Yes, I'm sure you'll be excited like me because this is the new year of 2022. Okay, new year, we have a new resolution and new mission of the year, right? And before that, because one of my motto of my life is be giver, not taker. So I always actually encourage people around me, regardless friends, family, I will ask them, please do more volunteer works, especially charity works, as well as helping the community because I always believe whatever you do to your society and community and people around you, the good things will come back to yourself as well. So it's like, it's like a chain reaction. When you treat someone's good, then that person treat another person good. In return, someone will suddenly come back and treat you good. I always believe on that. It's like, some say one word to describe the whole thing is karma. Anyway, let's come back to today's topic about why IT people or developers should volunteer themselves or contribute to the society. Yes, I'm sure a lot of developers out there might be asking and saying or even experience the same thing like me, as in your friends of your family will so-called take advantage on you and ask you, "Hi, Jay, are you doing IT? Yeah, I got one Facebook fan page. Can you help me to take a look and then, help me to post something great, increase the traffic and stuff." Or even they will ask you, "Hey, Jay, you know how to build a website, right? My website is a little bit down. Can you help out in terms of, putting more contents?" Yeah, there are many people. I'm sure you experience the same like me. If you are the developer, say yes in the comment box if you experience the same thing. Let me check. Okay, say yes in the comment box if you experience the same thing, and if you not experience the same thing, then yes, I mean you are much more what we call lucky than me. By the way, that is not the point. But today's topic is more about why IT geeks want to volunteer themselves or contribute to the society and how. I'm going to share with you the why and how, especially for IT geeks like us. Yeah, like us. Yeah, I'm a half programmer, okay? I can do coding. Okay, let's begin. Okay, I'm sure everybody out there, you know the reason I blur out this thing because I want to say big thank you again. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Okay, come back already. I think I pressed wrongly. Okay, forgive me for that. Let me choose carefully. Okay. I want to say big thank you. Yes, put out a confetti. Thanks to Canva, I have this effect. And I'm going to roll out the blur effect and do it one more time. 1, 2. 5,000 views, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, all the friends out there, subscribers, whoever watched my video before, even you dislike or put comment, description, criticism, anything, feedback, comment, anything at all. Thank you so much. Okay, 5,000 for me is a big number. Especially my video is not entertainment type. I understand how boring it is sometimes. Okay, even I watch myself sometimes. I feel like, oh my god, what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm trying to do more fun way. Okay, I'm going to improve from time to time. And again, big thank you so much. Okay, 5,000 views is a lot. Thank you sincerely from me, Jay Chong. Okay, 5,000. Yay. Okay, let's go to today's topic. Okay, why volunteer and or contribute, especially techie, how you contribute to society and community. Okay, if you are a techie out there, put in your comment box and say something about like how you contribute. Okay, I wanted to know how you do it, but at the meantime, let me share with you how it works. And again, the following information is based on personal research and each information I obtained from its respective website. Okay, this is my disclaimer and let's go. Okay, for IT Kicks, okay, what it count for warranty and contributions? I will put in the three things. Number one, your contribution in terms of time and skills by assisting on a tech-related project, and the most common one is open source. Okay, I'm sure you guys know what is open source already. Okay, if you're a developer, I'm sure you know. If you are not developer, just share with you. One of the great example is, I'm sure you heard about the operating system like Linux, or perhaps the phone that you're using, Android. What else? Yeah, there are quite a number of open source. I can't think it right now. Okay, I'm going to share with you this list of open source community and programs that well known in the whole world. Okay, be participating on that. Number two is participating in charity event, as well as I would say 100% charity. More is like community based and charity event, especially in IT conferences and events. And don't limit yourself just to tech skill sets. Okay, you can help in many ways. Okay, because that's one of the way for you to interact with other human. Yes, developers out there, you have to step out from your house and interact with other human. Okay, by the way, during pandemic time, when the government asks you to stay home, stay safe, okay, better you stay home. Okay, I understand when I mentioned step out from the house and currently ask you to stay home is the opposite thing, it's a contradicting thing, but yeah, just be aware of the surround you. Okay, join the community. That's how you actually learn something. Okay, number three is, I would say, involved with IT related community. For example, there are NGOs out there. There are community group. Just join them. Yeah, especially those communities that really create positive change. Okay, that is very wonderful, because I strongly believe the greatest the greatest happiness that you can gain is by helping the people that you need. I mean, people that need. Okay, if you see someone who needed something and then you help them, I'm sure that kind of happiness is money can't buy. Yeah, please do more and help the community, because it's a chain reaction. If the community is bad, it's going back to you. Okay, if you look at a natural disaster as well as this pandemic, you will know. Okay, we cannot selfish. You have to spread the education. You have to help each other. If you have some money and someone who don't even have money to buy the mask, please donate to them, because you are helping each other as well. You're helping the person from spreading the disease, also getting the disease, minimizing the risk. See, that is a good thing about helping each other. This pandemic is a great example that we shouldn't be selfish anymore and be always contribute to the society. Okay, and in the IT line, okay, these are the simple ways. Okay, I'm sure there are many other ways, but let me cover these three ways. Very simple, and I'm going to share with you some tips. Before that, I want to share with you, if you're the developer out there, I'm sure you know, like, oh my god, I already spent so much energy and time to do coding, to develop stuff for my company, for the project. You're asking me to do other stuff free, no pay, and I need to sacrifice my sleep time? Yes, trust me, life is too short for you to just sleep. Okay, I'm sure you can balance your life. Okay, work, deal with community. Okay, because you are part of it. Don't feel like just sitting home and then you can be alone and isolated yourself. Okay, I see a lot of programmers out there that burn out because they don't have mental support from the people around them. Okay, join the community, be part of it. And lastly is family. Then your life will be balanced. Okay, the benefits to contribute to the community and society is very simple. For me, there are 5 points here. Number one, the portfolio. Okay, if you say that you are working for many projects which is under the corporate and staff and so on, people might still question, because yeah, whether you done it yourself or you actually, as a team or what. However, if you contribute to the society, especially the open source, is the most transparent way really, because whatever you done is there. The whole world are using it, the whole world is watching you. So it's the most transparent way to show your portfolio. You agree with me? If you disagree, please put it in the comment box. Okay, I want to know what you think, especially developer. Okay, number two, learn and grow with the elites. Sometimes you're joining a company, you do have the chance to get to know or learn from someone who are so senior and experienced. Or you are just limited to that circle only. How about you learn from others? If you want to take outside from your comfort zone, from your network, from your companies as well, join the open source community. That's one of the best way that you can learn from the great one. Okay, yeah, you can grow with them as well, because yeah, in a volunteer world, nobody will stop you from volunteer, but of course you need to know some basics before you join them. But I'm sure you have that. Okay, do it yourself, or perhaps in the open source world they might give you some guidance and guideline to show you like what you should learn first before you joining them. So there are a lot of things to be learned and grow. Okay, don't always thought that okay, I have enough skill set, I'm doing well. Okay, if you are that kind of person, yes, you can just live your life easily, just enjoy. But I'm a person who feel like if I didn't learn and grow every day, I can't. Okay, but of course I believe most of us, okay, actually all of us should be agree, right? Learning is a lifetime thing. Okay, then number three is diversify. I'm sorry for the typo. It's diversify your learning. What does it mean is like, let's say back to a company, you're using web programming, or even like PHP, but you try to contribute yourself in other languages like scripting language, even Python. So from there, you will diversify your learning, and not just programming language, ladies and gentlemen. When it comes to open source, you also learn about user experience. You also learn about what we call the marketing as well, because open source also need to compete with the commercialized commercial products, which they have so much money to put in the advertisement. How about open source product? How they actually survive and how they spread the words? Okay, I'm sure you will learn a lot of things when you're joining that. Okay, as well as when you're joining IT related community or conferences. Okay, that's the network that you hardly to gain when you're just doing a coding in your company, especially your team is small, probably 10 or 20. Okay, you are just limited to that particular circle, so you have to walk out from the circle, join community as well as open source community. Okay, like even NGO. Okay, and number four is you gain recognition, especially if you manage to break through something, or you really contribute in the next version of an open source program or even any society. So if you try to climb up a leadership board in your company, especially developers, one day you want to become a product manager or project manager, I'm sure you need great recognition, so that your team members will be more than just follow instruction, but they actually salute you, they respect you, because they know you are someone that being recognized in the community. Yeah, if you're still a developer, you haven't step out of your comfort zone and do something rather than just coding. That is so much to learn. Okay, recognition is one of something that you hardly do. I mean, you can't buy. You have to earn it. Okay, and last one, which I mentioned just now, when you involve in open source community and stuff like that, you are not dealing with user, but you're also dealing with business level at the same time, because you need to know how to build something that can sustain and survive. At the same time, the user will love it. So once you actually occupy all these things, you can easily go to product manager and above in any organizations, as long as you have the basic knowledge and skill sets. Okay, these are the benefits for developers. Okay, let me give you one simple survey which conducted, I think, about 2019 or quarter four. This is something interesting. Out of 16,000 surveys, there are 41% don't want to contribute to open source software. I can imagine. Okay, I know this kind of people. Okay, maybe I need to sleep a bit here. Okay, here. Yeah, I know them. 41% of them is been working too hard. Okay, they almost burned out in their own company and project. This is why they don't have any single interest and energy to contributing to the open source, especially for developers. It's true. Yeah, when they burn out already, how else you can expect from them? That's very true. However, for those who manage to have a balanced life, okay, A lot of them, they want to join open source because to improve coding skills. Yeah, that's one of the best way, trust me. Open source means is an open book, means everybody will look at each other's code and then we will comment to each other like whether this is good and bad. If the community accept you and that your code's being accepted in the next version, I'm sure you improve somewhere, okay? And a lot of them also believe that open source because it's like free as in speech. You you can really determine what is the next version, how it should be behave, how it should be in such a way that they believe on the freedom, because most of the time they've been restricted by company policy as well as the commercial decisions rather than the community and the whoever's needs decision. Okay, they are 26%, and some of them saying that just is fun. Actually, it's not some. It's third reason a developer is joining open source. Yeah, the reason is because there's no hard deadline about when does the open source should be released something. There's no hard deadline. There is a timeline, but there's no such stress comparing to you work in a company, right? Okay, and they like to solve the bugs because they use the software as well, and some of them even say they want to create something to solve a problem in the world. Yeah, they are ambitious, but it is somehow limited by the company or the work environment. Okay, and there are a few of them, 40% of them saying that to build the reputation. Okay, this is actually quite good. Okay, and it makes me feel like I belong somewhere. Yes, because once you join the open source community, you are part of it already. Everybody will be, appreciate each other because all of you never get any pay. There's no salaries, no allowance, but all of you willing to contribute time and skill sets as well as the effort. The passion is the thing that connect each other. Okay, that's good. And lastly, there are a few of them feel like to network and okay, this is the interesting part. Some of them say I'm paid to contribute in open source. They are. Give you one example. Actually, Android is open source, but it's not a community-driven open source software. Which means the next version to be rolled out in Android and stuff like that is come from the paid team rather than the free open source team. Okay, there are a few say others which we don't know yet why yet. Okay, these are the simple result from the simple survey. Okay, so far we know that a lot of you want to improve a coding skill. Please join open source. Okay, don't stop yourself. Okay, let me share with you this guy. Okay, if you can recognize, this is actually getting from GitHub. You just type GitHub trending developers, then you will see these are the top developers that building the hot tools today. Okay, if you want to be part of it, contribute more. Okay, look at this guy. They are easily, I wouldn't say it's more than easy for them to find a new job or joining a company because their reputation is already proven. Okay, so if you're still down or still facing problem, if you are a programmer and you don't know how you should learn and go, please just Google search open source community, which I'm going to share with you a list of it. Okay, that was just my suggestion. There are many out there. Join them. Okay, it's free and it's so much fun and you can know so many people and all of them you can learn from each other as well as the elites will actually guide you. Okay, you'll be proud on that. That is something money can't buy, trust me. Okay, and for example, one of the top open source communities is called I don't know how to pronounce this, library office. Okay, go to the website and look for the improve it and look for the developers. You can get the code, you can talk to the developers. Okay, you can hack it using some programming tasks. Yeah, just join them. Don't hesitate, just click in and explore the world. Okay, I understand the programmer, most of the time you are stuck in this office or you just stay home and really focusing on the mission and the project given by your company, spend some time to expand your knowledge. Okay, you don't want to stuck in a loop whereby you just repeat doing the same thing the whole life, right? Do something. Okay, these are the top open source software and community that I can think of, which is very good. Okay, start from LibreOffice, VLC Player, Gym, Audacity, FileZilla, Linux especially. I believe Linux have the largest open source community all over the world. Okay, then go for WordPress, Android, Mozilla, and DuckDuckGo. There are many more. Okay, this is just one of the sample lists that I can crawl off, which I believe these are the good one. Okay, join other open source community and give your idea. You might didn't know that how creative you are until you join the team and unleash your potential. Talk to more people. Okay. And besides that, remember just like I mentioned, rather not just joining open source community, but also be participate in more on the IT events and conferences. Okay, for IT conferences, 2022 in terms of the major one, or from the major to the small one is fine. Okay, I'm doing a compilation. Give me 1 to 2 days, maybe 3 days. I'm going to share you a link under this video description with a complete calendar compilation. Of course, if you feel like that calendar is not enough or your event it doesn't include it in my event, in the calendar, please drop me a message, put in the comment box. Anyway, I'm sure you know how to find me. Okay, I'm not someone who hidden from the digital space. I have my own website, all my social media is there. Okay, find me. Okay, these are just one of the example that is coming soon, especially this consumer electronics CES in Las Vegas these few days, 5th to 8th January. I think few more hours. Okay, I'm going to share the list. Okay, be participate. One good thing about since pandemic, I know that pandemic is supposed to be something bad. Okay, just to share you, one good thing about the pandemic is most of the IT events nowadays they have hybrid mode, whereby they have the physical event on the site on their own country, and they have the virtual one as well. And most of the virtual one are free. So please register yourself. Come on. Since it's free, just register yourself, network with people. You do know what this good thing is comes around, okay? That's why it's just expand your knowledge. Keep learning. Keep charging. This is the new year 2022. I believe since pandemic you realize there are a lot of things to be prepared. There are lots of disaster prevention should be prepare on hand, right? Okay, that's the RDT conference 2022, which I'm going to share with you in a calendar form with one grade compilation. Okay, the next one is if you are staying in Malaysia, please join yourself into NGO that they build from the community for the community, starting with BICOM, Internet Society Malaysia, MySat, MDCC, MDA, MITS, WAM. Okay, there are many more. And if you want to know more about NGOs of Malaysia, I've been covered in episode 12. Okay, episode 12. Okay, after this this live ended. Okay, you should have a link to get this slide. Then from here you can click back, or you can always go back to my channel and look for Malaysia IT Digital Community. From there you will know whose NGOs we have in Malaysia. Yeah, knock the door, join them. I'm sure everybody is welcome, but you have to know what you need and you want to know which way you want to grow. For example, there are NGO here called Innovation Technology Managers Associations. So we are aiming to be a manager under a company. Join them. Then, just know more managers. Then slowly will become one of them. Actually, this is one of the easiest way. If you want to break through yourself, break through your circle, break through your network, join those people that you wanted to be, then you will become one of them. It's simple as that way. That's one of the great thing about NGO. Okay, I know time still, there are 5 more minutes, but I'm just going to give you a key takeaway of today's topic. In terms of why contribute and volunteer yourself in the community if you are IT personnel like developers. Two simple things. Number one, the best environment to contribute is when it comes to volunteerism because everyone will appreciate you. Yeah, it's a volunteer thing. Everybody will appreciate each other because everybody start from zero pay to zero pay. So there's no ranking there. Everybody just help each other to contribute to one project, one mission. Okay? And number two is if you love the open source project and software, why not you involve and be part of the next version? Let's say you have the influence, and I wouldn't use the word power, but I would say influence and involvement in something great that you use. For example, Mozilla, yeah, I use it daily. And there are so many millions of users out there. If you are part of it, I'm sure you're just more than proud because you are the one that decide and help and create and develop something you want to see in the future, which means the future is on your hand. Think about that before you question about what's the benefit of mine, why I'm not getting paid for what I'm doing. You have to always remember, if you want to step out from your circle, go to another level, one of the best way is contribute. Because when you contribute, you can go to anywhere. So it's all about today's why volunteer and or contribute. Remember, there are many ways, and three simple ways that I mentioned just now are join the open source projects or any other IT related projects. Number two, join any NGOs community that related to IT, as well as don't limit yourself into IT skill sets. And number three is always join a community like an NGO and play a part. Learn some leadership because one day if you want to become a manager or even a project director, product manager and so on, yes, leadership skill is come in play. It's rather than just programming language or developing something. Okay, now it's a time for a simple announcement. And again, last few episodes also I mentioned the same thing. Thank you so much for everyone. Yeah, about 100 packs who attended my book launch ceremony on 16th of November 2019 at Majestic, Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, I think that was before the pandemic. I think about 1 month later, the pandemic starts spreading and everybody stay home. Yeah, I miss everyone. Thank you so much for you to joining me that time. And my second book is coming out. You know, the first book is about technology simplicity, how you integrate two software or two simple apps or programs to achieve something greater in such a simplified way. And the second book, I'm going to share with you more about technopreneurship. Okay, that's why the simple tagline here is zero to hero, as well as maximizing automation. So the whole table of content, yeah, it's very simple in terms of theories, but if you read at it, there are a lot of case study, especially the last thing that I want to emphasize here is there are 100 case studies inside this whole book. Can you imagine? 100 case study in one book. Okay, it's going to launch few more days. Today is 5th of January and it's going to release on 8th of January in the ebook form. Okay, the hard copy form I'm going to distribute when I'm ready again because yeah, a lot of logistic concern and so on. So the second book will be released soon. And this round, the whole book will be released at one time. It's going to be like a series or like a drama that you watch, okay? You will be released part by part and weekly basis. So the whole book will be released after half year. And every week you get to flip the chapter 1, 2, 3 like that, okay? That is something cool, right? And for 2022, grab the lifetime subscription of the 2022 sales. I'm going to put in the video description, which I found two software you should have before it's too late. Okay, I'm going to put in the video description. Remember to click, and if your budget is allowed, please purchase it because lifetime subscription as low as just USD 10 bucks. Come on, purchase one and it won't gone. It's already forever there. Just 10 bucks, okay? don't waste the chance. Okay, I believe most of the lifetime subscription going to end, yeah, within a month or very soon. Okay, I'm not sure about that, but be aware. Put in the video description. And the upcoming events or activities, let me share with you the very first one. Again, I'm very honored to be invited by WordPress Alliance Malaysia to join. Yes, episode 18 of Tech Direct Talk regarding World Diving Day, which is on 7th of January 2022. Yeah, this coming Friday, I'm going to share it. How does World Typing Day actually relate back to you, as well as how does it relate to WordPress Alliance Spatial? Okay, the moderator will be my very good friend as well, Edward. Okay, he have more than 15 years in WordPress development. Yeah, please join us. This coming Friday, 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. just within 1 hour. Okay, last but not least, remember Technology Simplicity GoDigital live series will be happen on every Wednesday 8:15 p.m. UTC plus 8. Okay, just join me next week Wednesday. And next week I'm going to share with you do's and don'ts in terms of digital branding. Okay, those digital marketing agency out there, I think this is the time for you to come and debate with me. Yeah, if I was wrong. But of course, I'm going to share with you the essentials as well as some of the secrets I've been used, how I actually boost my digital branding and my personal branding. Okay, last but not least, this coming I think it's Saturday or Sunday. Let me check. 8th of January is Saturday, and this Saturday will be called World Typing Day. Yeah, I've been explaining last episode what is World Typing Day, right? Thank you so much, everyone. Yep. Okay, so let's come back here. Okay, I've been sharing with you why you should be joining and contribute yourself or volunteer yourself in the society in such a simple 3 ways: open source project, IT related events, as well as the NGO or communities. 3 simple ways to expand, and there are more than 5 benefits which I already mentioned. Your portfolio, the transparent way, and then to increase your recognition as well as the leadership, because what you did there is already proven, and you want to learn. Number 3, learn from the elites. Number 4, diversify your learning, and the last but not least, experience more in terms of user and business level. Those are the simple benefits for you, so don't hesitate and don't stop there. Okay, join any IT events, join any IT community, and join any open source project that you love, like WordPress. Okay, so if you like what I share with you today, please put a like on the video as well as subscribe. Okay, subscribe, yeah, to my YouTube channel so that you will be notified the next time I go live or upload a new video, as well as put a rate. Yeah, so that's all for today. And once again, Happy New Year to everyone out there. And thank you so much, so much for supporting and joining me all this while. Yeah. Today is episode 19 already. Can't believe I do this 19 times, right? Okay. Hope to see you soon. And stay home, stay safe, everybody. See you next week on Wednesday, 8:15 p.m. Bye-bye.